If you're trading fractals and you're new to the system, I would recommend using a micro contract. Here we're looking at the Euro USD, uh, initial margin 290, tick 125. Okay, begin with the micro. Now, on the 5-minute time frame, you can practice trading the fractals. Here we're looking at a nested fractal top. That's a decaying fractal, meaning it will end. So, just like on a tree branch, you'll have branches going up and branches going down throughout the season. And what we do, we take that particular fractal here, which is contained within another structure, and that becomes a nested fractal. If the fractal appeared by itself, it will be a standalone fractal. Okay, so now you have a good direction of a solid 7-up fractal right here. Look what happened. Okay, it began to decay and it kept going down. Now, what you want to do if you want to trade that going down, you can enter your order here and then you put a buy stop above band in case the market decides to go up. It'll take you out of the short and put you long. Likewise, here would be a little difficult to identify the beginning of the fractal. You would have to wait until it completed up on top here, and then you can execute the trade. Now, the fractals appear in all markets. Okay, it's all in a simple pattern. Again, like on a tree, you have branches going up and down and growing. And at times, sometimes you might have a rainstorm and that'll break the branch. Same with the market. Okay. Something probably happened up here, some emotions, maybe an event, and then the fractal behavior of the market begins to fall and decline and it goes down. All right. So again, if you're new to trading fractals, go with the small contract until you build enough confidence to go to a larger contract, or you can do more lots. Right? But we have a very clear example here. I just want to point that out to you. Look at that. Now, again, what you can do during the week, look for a standalone fractal all by itself, and you can trade the pattern. Fractals are patterns. This is one particular pattern. And if you wait during the week and you look at all the time frames, you'll see a particular fractal. Okay, so the key would be to wait, be patient until that form appears. Either it's going to start to grow or it'll begin a decline. Over here, we have a fractal that grew and then it started to decline. So we're talking about fractal behavior of the markets, whether it's stock, futures, FX, gold, bonds, currency, the dollar, whatever instrument you may look at. It's all chaos, and the fractal patterns will resolve to chaos, and give you the turning point. Okay, so it's a sequence, fractal model, decay, and growth. And what fractals do will give you an indication of the turning points, what we call mapping the market, and not making the market fit the map. That doesn't work. Okay, if that worked, um, planning would be kind of easy for farmers, but it's not. Okay, you have bad winter, bad summer. Okay, your crops are going to start to die. Uh, that's a turning point. The same thing in a market. Okay, so again, you're looking for these particular fractals. Even looking at okay, look at the Dow here. Okay, we have another fractal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is at the bottom, nested. Okay, however, it did reverse. Fractals do reverse. They reverse up and they reverse down. So you have to put your band there and you stop, and then you can do the trade. So you got a fractal here on the 3-minute time frame for the Dow, and you got one here on the Euro USD. So again, look at the patterns, memorize them, write them down, put them on a piece of paper, wait during a week, scan the time frames, and guaranteed you'll find a fractal. Okay, whether it's going to be growing or declining. In any market, I'm looking at GM for the week. I think Alphabet will be reporting earnings too. So if I find, well, here's another 5-minute fractal here too. Okay, now this is a standalone fractal, and what that means, it appears entirely by itself. Okay, that's probably your best trade there, where you can find a pattern all by itself. Okay, it's a decaying fractal. It began to decline. You know that when you usually have a spike down from the top or the bottom. That's your confirmation. Again, you have the top up here, you need the bottom down here. If you're really sharp enough, you can get that top tick if you know your fractals. Here we have an equal leg, and a little pop up. I've mentioned that so many times on so many markets. Again, simply wait for this fractal to appear and then do the trade. That happened on a 5-minute time frame, and you'll generally find the fractals in the smaller time frames that you can use on a larger time frame. For example, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, quarterly, for the century. Any market you look at, any instrument, you're going to find that particular fractal. We collected all the fractals from previous history turns, and they appear time and time again. And the idea here is to map the market on the common standalone fractal or the nested fractal. Hank Nikki, signing off.